So I get asked a lot, what is predestination? Predestination is really one of those topics that can really turn what appears to be peaceful on the surface to just fractured into a million pieces. So you have to do something with predestination. I don't really want to sit here and get into the controversy of it all. I just want to say the Bible is really clear that there is some kind of predestiny going on. I mean, if you think about it, you can go all the way back to the 5 points of Calvinism on that, or you can say, no, no, no. What he means here is this or this, but you have to do something with it because it's there, right? I mean, it's right there in the book of Romans. It's there in the book of Ephesians. It's kind of just blatantly there in some of those texts that God predetermined beforehand, right? So check this out. The way I've always tried to think about it is just, again, in the book of Romans, where the Bible begins to talk about our salvation like this. For those he foreknew, right? He knew about beforehand. The thing about talking about the foreknowledge of God is that there has to be kind of a knowing that's different than knowing. And here's what I mean by that. Like, I can know, like, we knew that God knew everyone on earth, but then we would say that he knew Israel like he knew her in a way that was distinct as to how he knew everyone else on earth. So there was a special kind of knowing, a special kind of loving that was given to the people of Israel. So if you take those he foreknew, he also predestines, which just means he determines. So he foreloved, foreknew. There's something special. Then from there, he predestines them to become conformed to the image of his Son, to the glory of God the Father. So what you're looking at in predestination is God's complete and powerful sovereignty over the salvation of men and women. Now, I wanted to speak to the more commonly held objections against that idea of predestination. One, I don't think that turns us into any way into like robots. I mean, we're not talking about determinalism here, right? The idea of why do anything because God's going to do everything. No, this predestining God, this predetermining God has invited us in as to what he is up to all over the world. So we share the gospel with everyone, and we keep sharing the gospel with everyone with every breath we have, because we don't know when the Lord will return. What I am confident in, it's not